Welcome back to Secrets Behind the Stars. Settle in, make sure you're subscribed, and share this with anyone who lives for a twisty love story, because tonight's talk is all about a claim that sent social media into meltdown. The names at the heart of it are Mahassine Merabet and her ex, Cenk Torun. The spark? A bold comment from actress Barl, who is widely believed to be close to Mahassine. One small sentence at a glitzy event turned a quiet whisper into a roaring storm, and from that moment on, nothing felt quiet anymore. Witnesses at the gathering say Barl's tone was calm but loaded. She didn't tease, she didn't hint. She reportedly stated, with a surprising level of certainty, that their romance never truly stopped, it was simply moved out of sight. She painted a picture of something unbroken, tucked away from cameras and noise. Those words detonated across timelines within minutes. In the blink of an eye, a new chapter in Mahassine's personal life was suddenly being written by 1,000 eager hands. Let's unpack what followed. For months now, fans have noticed that Mahassine hasn't appeared publicly linked to anyone. No hand-in-hand walks after premieres, no cozy cafe photos, no intimate stories. Yet rumor after rumor has hinted at a quiet thread connecting her back to Cenk. According to leaked whispers, Barl told her inner circle that the two are being exceptionally careful. No romantic poses in public, no casual stroll where a phone camera can capture a frame, no easy moment to turn into a headline. It's all about protecting whatever exists between them, if anything truly does. From there, the claims ignited the fanbase. And you could feel the divide. One side defended Mahassine fiercely, insisting that her heart and her choices belonged to her alone. Their line of thinking is simple: artists give enough of themselves, they don't owe the world an itinerary of their love life. The other side was skeptical, suggesting that the breakup was more about optics than reality. They wondered if the parting announcement was a polite curtain drop while the show quietly went on backstage. Meanwhile, Mahassine stayed silent. She didn't run to address it. She didn't hint at it. She kept her posts neat and professional, sharing only glimpses from sets and studios as she prepares for her next project. Sources describe her as deliberately choosing calm over confrontation. The goal, they say, is to keep the story from swelling into something unmanageable. She has seen how quickly a single post can be dissected, how easily a look becomes a narrative, how a comment turns into a verdict. The decision: silence. And yet, Barl's message only deepened the questions. Because these rumors haven't sprung out of nowhere. For months, murmurs have followed Mahassine and Cenk like a low hum. People swear they've been in the same rooms more often than coincidence would allow. They arrive separately, leave separately, and ensure there is no overlapping moment at the door. Last month, the story goes, they were at the same intimate birthday gathering. Not once were they caught in a frame together. Not once did a lens find them side by side. But that didn't stop the talk swirling around the edges of the party. Barl's latest remark pulled the string that gathered all these moments into a single, compelling thread. Within hours, timelines flooded with reactions. Their names trended across platforms, and the chorus swelled. Some voices applauded loyalty and discretion. Others accused the circle of stirring the pot. One user wrote that a real friend protects secrets forever, not with a microphone. Another countered that if a person speaks with that level of conviction, there must be a reason, even if we don't know it yet. It didn't take long for the tabloids to pounce. Headlines sprouted everywhere, each with its own spin. Later that same evening, during a press interaction, Barl doubled down. She said she didn't want to trespass on Mahassine's private life, but she repeated the essence of her message: this love didn't conclude, it just slipped behind a curtain. She didn't get tangled in details, didn't offer dates, didn't cite receipts. She simply stood firm, and the effect was like tossing oil on a simmering pan. Naturally, the old rumor sprang back into daylight. Did the relationship ever end? Or did it transform into something protected and quiet, known only to a small, loyal circle? Reactions evolved hour by hour. Some took the high road and asked for patience. Others assessed every frame of Mahassine's recent posts, every outfit, every location tag, trying to triangulate Cenk's presence. This is the world we live in now, where a shadow at the edge of a selfie becomes a clue and a reflection in a glass door turns into a theory. Where does Mahassine stand in all this? In the same place she's been for weeks, focused, restrained, unrevealing. She shares set life, lines, lights, scripts, the diligent craft that built her name. But no confirmations, no denials. That silence enriches the mystery. It turns questions into suspense. It invites storytelling, and the public is eager to play author. Insiders say this is intentional. They claim she's seeking a more peaceful life, learning how to defend soft places of the heart from the glare of public curiosity. According to a friend in the know, Barl has been telling confidants that Mahassine no longer wants love to be a performance. Fame can magnify affection, yes, but it can also distort it. Once the world starts participating in a relationship, every good day can be overquoted and every bad day can be permanently archived. If there's a lesson here, it's that privacy is not merely a preference. For some, it's the only way a bond can breathe. For those who remember the timeline, the path was visible. Back when their romance was in the sun, they were an instant headline, beauty, charm, and a chemistry that made photo editors smile. Then came the formal announcement that they were parting on good terms. No drama, no storms, just two professionals choosing separate paths. Yet even after that amicable goodbye, they repeatedly appeared in the same spaces. Never shoulder to shoulder, mind you. They navigated like two stars in the same constellation, near, recognizable, but not colliding in public view. That's where the whisperers found their story. Now that Barl's statements are on record, the question roars louder. Did Mahassine quietly continue her connection with Cenk? The narrative is irresistible because it brings together loyalty, caution, longing, and a very modern understanding that not every love wants an audience. Add to that the status of both individuals, and suddenly everyone you know has an opinion. Some sources even go a step further. They claim the two were seen at a small private get-together last month, exchanging laughs, leaning in close to hear each other over the music, keeping to a small circle. No staged photos. No arranged exits. Just the kind of comfort that doesn't need to be announced. A mutual friend reportedly told someone who told someone else that they're still bonded, but wiser now, careful in ways they weren't before. If there is something fragile and precious between them, that friend says, it deserves to be preserved from outside weather. What complicates everything is how familiar these patterns feel. The quiet re-entry into the same orbit. The careful logistics at events. The practiced avoidance of shared photographs. It's not a stretch to say that, whatever the truth may be, the sophistication of their movements makes people believe there's something to protect. And whether you believe that is a testament to the rumor itself or to a genuine, private connection is a choice each viewer will make. It's also impossible to ignore how their careers shape this story. Both are seasoned professionals who understand how easily publicity can write its own script. For a certain generation of stars, there's a deep knowledge that love can be real and also not for display. They've learned the hard way that a relationship talked to death in public rarely survives the conversation. If these two are reconstructing something delicate, they may be doing it in the only way that gives it a chance, very quietly, with doors closed and phones put away. There's also the matter of timing. Those who watch these things closely have charted a pattern of overlapping appearances over the last year. One weekend it's a gala where they arrive on different arms but keep glancing at the same corner of the room. Another week it's a dinner where they apparently sit within the same friend group, leaving a few minutes apart. And of course there's that birthday party many people now cite. No one caught the two in one frame, but plenty noticed both names on the guest list and drew a line between them. Through it all, Mahassine has projected serenity. She hasn't turned comments off, she hasn't scolded the curious, she hasn't teased with coy hints. She has simply walked forward. In the age of spectacle, that restraint feels almost radical. And it tells its own story, depending on what you want to see. To some, it's dignity. To others, it's proof that there's a secret worth shielding. As for Cenk, he has continued with the steady discipline he's known for. He hasn't invited speculation. He hasn't discouraged it either. He has given neutral smiles at events, spoken about projects, thanked collaborators, and moved on. If there's a vow in that silence, it might be this: protect the people you care about by saying very little. Not every truth belongs to the public square. Which brings us back to the remark that started all this. Did Barl share something she shouldn't have, or did she simply express what many already suspected? Was it loyalty misfired, or honesty delivered without filter? Fans are arguing about intention almost as much as they are debating the claim itself. And that's the strange power of a single sentence in a world primed for amplification. It can become the entire story, even when all it offers is a suggestion. No matter where you land, one thing is certain: this mystery grows a little denser every day. The unanswered questions keep people refreshing feeds and scouring comments. Will Mahassine address it at last? Will Cenk say anything at all? Or will both keep walking the same calm line, letting time decide what matters and what fades? Until we get a definitive word, the puzzle remains. Were the smiling farewells just a polite close to the public chapter while the private chapter carried on behind the scenes? Were the shared rooms coincidence, or choreography? Are we looking at two people who never quite let go, or two professionals who refuse to let a friendship be misread? With every hour that passes, the uncertainty turns into a story of its own. And so we arrive at the same quiet cliffhanger. Eyes are on Mahassine, with curiosity lingering like a drumbeat. If she speaks, one sentence could reset everything. If she doesn't, the silence will speak for her, and everyone will hear what they want to hear. Either way, we'll be here, watching with you, sorting signal from noise. If you enjoy following these delicate turns, don't forget to subscribe to Secrets Behind the Stars, share this with your fellow sleuths, and stay tuned. The moment someone breaks the silence, you'll hear it here first. Until then, good night and take care.